Good morning. So this portion of the video is going to be all about how you mix the HCG and testing it. You don't have to test it, but I like to test it on a pregnancy stick just to make sure that it's good. Again, this is what this video is going to be. So I have a few people that are going to be starting the HCG diet with me tomorrow. I think about 3 so far, maybe 4. And we'll be documenting all of their stats, their weight loss and before and after pictures, and I'll be interviewing them as well as we go on. I'm hoping to lose at least 20 plus pounds in the next 40 days. So we will see what happens. So let's get started. So HCG comes in different IUs, units. So there's a 10,000, a 5,000, and a 2,000. Most people use 5,000. That will give you an average of 125 to 150 IU injections every day for 40 days, roughly. This time I'm going to use personally 2,000, and I'm just going to mix more frequently. I think mine can go like 10 to 11 days, and then I'll have to mix again. But this is my last time doing this, and I want to do it perfectly. And I heard that if you use 2,000 and mix it more frequently, it may give you a little bit more potency. I don't know. That's why I'm testing it out. But 5,000 is all you need, and it's good enough. I'm just a little extra. So this is a 5,000 here that I'm going to be mixing for you right now. It comes like this. I already took the lid off of this because I screwed up the video and whatever. So it comes like this. It comes with the powder, which is like this little container of powder. This is the HCG hormone right here. And then it comes with 1 ml of bacterial static water. Well, I don't need to crack this open because I already have a syringe that I pre-filled of 1 cc of bacterial static water. So what you do basically is, and I'm going to just wipe this little lid off with some alcohol, and I'm going to inject this 1 cc, I don't know if you can see that, just 1 cc of bacterial static water into this solution here. And when you guys do this, I don't know who you get your HCG from or whatever, but when you, obviously being in the medical field, I've learned this lesson a few times, but before you ever pop the lid off the syringe, always tighten the needle. It's always a good thing to do. So, all right, so we are going to now inject this 1 cc of bacterial static water into this powder, okay? So it's a small syringe. I'm sorry, I'm blind, even with glasses on. Okay, so it's in there. Kind of had a little vacuum to it. So, all right, so that's in there. I'm gonna put that aside. Okay, just gonna make sure. Okay, so now basically we're just gonna swirl. You don't ever want to like shake it. I kind of like will do this in my hands just to swirl it around. And then okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to, now this is all mixed, we're going to now take this out of this bottle now. Make sure we get it all. Should be, I'm a perfectionist, so I gotta make sure that I have it all. Just wanna make sure, hold on, I just wanna, sorry. I just wanna make sure that there's no powder on this little bottle. Hold on. Just wanna mix it a little bit more. I'm just rolling it, and rolling it. Just to make sure, I think, okay. Powder's gone. Those are bubbles, Cheryl. Oh my God. Those are bubbles, not powder. My God, am I blind? I need my contacts and my glasses, I swear. So anyway, so we're just gonna take this liquid. Now we have 1 cc of bacterial static water mixed with the HCG hormone that we are now putting back into this syringe, and I'm making sure it's empty. Okay, so as we push that up, hope you can see this. We're gonna push it up. I gotta make sure I can see what I'm doing. That should be 1 cc, and we're at 1 cc. So now this little amber glass bottle is what we are going to store the HCG in. HCG is a very delicate hormone. Again, I wanted to make sure I did the diet perfectly this time, so I researched it, and I have found that people actually try to put them in amber glass bottles because anything dark will preserve the hormone better. So again, I'm trying to do this absolutely the most perfect this time around. So anyway, so we're gonna put it in this amber bottle. Also, I'm gonna take aluminum foil once we're done off camera, and I'm gonna wrap this with aluminum foil so it's really dark in the refrigerator. So I'm going to now inject the HCG hormone and the bacterial static water into this amber glass container here. Voila. Okay. So with 5,000 IUs, you mix 5 milliliters or 5 cc's of bacterial static water. So we just did one, just enough to get the powder out of that little glass container, and now it's in here. Now all we have to do is add 4 more mLs of bacterial static water into this amber glass along with the one that we just did. So now we're going to add 4 more. Pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in. Okay, all that's in there. Voila. Okay. So now we have a total of 5 mLs and the HCG hormone in this amber little bottle. So I'm just going to again take it now and just gently roll it. Roll it, roll it. Voila, now you're ready. A lot of people will pre-draw up all of their syringes, which we'll do tomorrow. We'll take little diabetic needles and we will pull up all of our syringes to 125 units in each syringe, and we'll just put all the syringes in a baggie. So every morning we'll just grab 1 syringe, inject it into our abdomen, and we are ready to go. So, and I will show you tomorrow morning. I'm not good at putting needles in me, even though I'm not scared of needles. So my boyfriend always does it for me. So I will be videoing him doing that, so you can see how that goes and how you do it. But anyway, so now this HCG is ready and is in this amber glass to be stored in the refrigerator. So, but before we store it, I want to test it. And I, just at the dollar store, we got these little 99-cent pregnancy test. So I'm gonna open it right here. Little pregnancy test. Thank goodness, haven't seen one of these in a long time, thank God. So we're going to pull this out. Whoops. Okay, everything's falling. All right, so I'm going to, here we go. So we have the pregnancy test, and so I'm gonna set this down right here. I'm now going to take out a little tiny bit of this HCG. Just enough to do this pregnancy test here. Okay, so see, now I have this little, oops, sorry, I'm not good at this. I'm going to now put the HCG into this pregnancy test. Okay, that should be good, it's going. I'll do a little bit more. Okay. Now the line is going. I don't want to tilt it to show you because it will like fall out. So I'm just going to do a little bit more to make sure we got it. Okay, so we have 2 line immediately. Look, pregnant without being pregnant. Well, that's a magic trick, right? So immediately this came up. That is good. That means that this HCG is strong, it is a good quality, and it's going to work. We're gonna lose weight, people. So anyway, stay tuned, and I'm gonna be documenting my whole HCG journey for the next 40 days on here. Pray to the gods that I lose at least 25 pounds, and I will document all of my fellow girlfriends that are doing it with me, and this is good news. So I will be posting the injection tomorrow, where to put it. I'm so excited about this. And so yeah, this is a new brand that we got. So, but yeah, so stay tuned. Bye. And by the way, happy Friday.